What's going on, everybody? This is Peter Renna, writer of Dollar Bin Digging over at comicbookinvest.com. This is my weekly video to go with my Dollar Bin Digging article. Don't have a lot of books this week. I grabbed some at the flea market this past weekend. A couple out of new faces out there. A couple of Dollar Bin boxes, and a familiar seller actually had a bunch of books for $3 for $1. So I grabbed a lot of like run filler type stuff there. So not a lot to share. Like I got a lot of recent Flash books out of there just to kind of, because I kind of dropped off reading Flash lately. So I kind of grabbed those just for myself. I'm not going to show them here because they're not going in the article. So I'm going to try to save a little bit of time. Again, you can check out this article probably on the site right now, comicbookinvest.com. And apart from doing that article, I've also tried to bring back my usual suspects and eventually try to get back to bringing back Wizard Rewind as well. I also do a few other shows over on Tales from the Flip Side, their YouTube channel, so make sure you go and check that out as well, not only just for stuff that I do there, but what the other guys are doing too, because there's a lot of great content there. So go and do yourself a favor and check it out. This week, I am brought to you by Mountain Dew. So I'm just messing with you. I know I'm usually drinking a beer when I do these things, but I was wearing my Mountain Dew shirt, and so I figured I'd grab a can. And in case you're wondering, I am not this tall. This is a mini can, so I'm not a giant. So yeah, just so you know. So let's get right to the books. I grabbed these a few times before, and I've probably shared them either on these videos, but I don't believe I put these in my article. But Uncanny X-Men 450 and Uncanny 451. These are the first two issues where X-23 kind of joins the X universe. I mean, we know her first appearance, obviously, in NYX3, but she kind of just first appears here and connecting to the X-Men universe in these Uncanny issues. So they're worth picking up. The sets usually sell, I think, for around like $20 or so. So, I mean, they're good finds. You can find it for $1 or less. So I recommend keeping an eye out for them. Plus, I mean, just kind of cool reads. There's a lot of that X-Men run where there isn't much spec value or books that are worth much once you start getting in some of those later ranges in the numbers. So there's a few exceptions, and these two are minor books, but still something to keep an eye out for. Because again, $1 to 10 or 20 is, could be worth the effort. Another one I've found, again, I don't know why I keep finding these things, but again, I got the second print is Black Panther 2, which, this is the first, Venomized Killmonger, I guess you would say, which I think is why it had some interest for a little while. I mean, I don't know what this is going to do, but yeah, still, it sells pretty well. And I really dig the cover. It's just, an awesome cover. But, I'm just going to move this out of the way. Just put these things down here. But I found that along with just the regular issue. A guy had a, little bit of the recent Black Panther run, but I have it already, so I just grabbed these two. I don't know, maybe I'll set them up or something just to, see what I can get for them. I don't know. Just, again, something to keep an eye out for. It's still out of the most recent run where, Black Panther's out in space. That's the issue that seems to be doing the best, I guess, out of it. This was just a cover that caught my eye just because it was just so odd. And this is a Dark Wolverine, 76. This has that Elvis Jailhouse Rock, thing going for it. It's a 1950s variant that they did back then. Again, this doesn't sell for too much, but something like this is just odd. Caught my eye, so I was picking it up. All right, what do we got next? Second print. You don't see a lot of second prints back in this time of DC, but this is a second print for Adventures Superman, what's that, 643? Yeah, so this is that Sacrifice storyline. This is where Wonder Woman offs Maxwell Lord. Could see some interest with him appearing in the Wonder Woman movie, 1984, coming out, eventually. But I don't know. It kind of caught my eye. Again, like I said, you don't see a lot of second prints, from this time frame. I don't know if this is hard to find. There's a few on eBay, and they're pretty cheap. So if you want it, you can find this super cheap. But I don't know. I figured it was worth a grab for $1. I covered this one last week, but I found another one, so I was grabbing another one. This is that Justice Society 3. I think this might do a little bit better, again, as we start seeing news and updates and maybe casting for Cyclone for that Black Adam movie. I think this is her first cover, so gorgeous cover by Alex Ross. So again, I recommend just grabbing it and just stashing it away for a little while and see what happens. I think it already is doing a little bit, a few bucks, but I'm just going to stash it and save it. Here's one. I think I covered this book before, which is Superman Batman 10, but it was the Jim Lee cover just because I like the Jim Lee variant. And this is the storyline for the return of Supergirl in this age, I guess, of the DC universe. But this is issue 8. But this is the third print. I believe the second print of this is black and white or sketch version. But this third print has the blue Superman logo on it. And again, you can check the barcode down here to get the printing if you're unaware. But again, this is the book, if you're not aware, where we get that I don't want to say iconic, but that famous image, I guess, of Supergirl, that they've put on Virgin covers for. I think there's a Panini version. And I think there might even be an Aspen exclusive that also uses that image as a cover too. So, but this is the third print. Again, probably not worth much, but I figured it was interesting. And with everyone looking at these later printings these days, I figured why not just grab it for cheap. So, you know what? I'm going to actually do that one. So I'll put that over there. Up next, I grabbed, again, as I was mentioning before in the beginning, that with 3 for $1, I was grabbing runs. So here is a run that I grabbed for 3 for $1. So there's a bit of this Abnett and Lanning Nova run. So I grabbed a whole bunch of them from 16, 17, and you got Darkhawk in there, 18, grab 19, 20, which I believe there is a villain cover. That's like a 1 in 10 on that one. So something to keep an eye out for. Or maybe it's 21. So one of these 2 issues has the villain cover. I think it has Sphinx, like a headshot of Sphinx. I'll put that image in here just to share it. And 22, 23. Yeah, I know. It's a whole run. I was going to do this with Flash too, but I know this isn't that exciting. But this was a great run. And I don't know if I still have all of these, so that's why I grabbed these. And again, 3 for $1. I'd rather grab extras than not have them. But I believe I still have them. If not, now I got them again. And if I do, well, now I got extras. And 28. Missed 29. Couldn't find it in there, but there's 30. 31. Don't worry. Almost done. There's a point to this. 32. 33. You can see there's a Darkhawk in there. 34. 35, and finally, issue 36, which is the one I'm going to actually do this week, because this is the final issue of this run, and if you haven't noticed, like a lot of final issues, again, maybe it's the print runs going down or whatever the reason, but they're usually more desired, and they're harder to find. So last issue of the run, this issue 36 is one that I am actually going to do this week in the written part of the article. I've already kind of picked out what I'm going to do this week. There's also, I think, a 1 in 10 design variant for Iron Man of that last issue as well. But, I mean, if you find it, obviously grab it. But I haven't seen that book around a lot. It's a pretty gorgeous cover on its own, but I haven't seen it in the cheap bins or even in a regular, I haven't really been looking for it, but just hasn't come across it. So, just going to wrap up. So I got some more here. Got this random Star Wars Mara Jade issue 5 of 6. I got to find the rest of these now, but I figured, you know what, I'm curious with some of these Dark Horse books, so I was going to grab whatever ones caught my eye, and this character, is interesting, so I figured I would grab this one and hopefully find the rest somewhere down the line for cheap. I know you can buy a lot of these stuff from the big online retailers and just fill out runs, but I don't know, I don't like to do that. I like to just kind of dig out in boxes and, put things together on the cheap, and also gives me something to do. Gives me other reasons apart from trying to find gold in those dollar bins. I grabbed this one, even though I know I already had it, because I was prepping for our 3 Comic Monty with Axel Alonso. We were covering crime, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to grab this Criminal #1 just in case, because I might pick this. I did not pick this one. I still have some of the books set up from behind me. We filmed that last night, so I have to edit that video, but Axel's he's a great dude, and he got me really excited for those Upshot books. In fact, I ran out today to the LCS to go find a bunch of the issues, because I just want to read them. Like he was just giving me the premises of the books, and I was curious. I had a couple. I have like Year Zero #1, and I think I grabbed Grenoble, Kentucky. But so I went out today. I specifically was going to hit up 3 shops looking for those books. So I was trying to find the rest of the Year Zero run, as well as check out Bad Mother and a couple of the other AWA books. But I don't know. From what I hear, they're good. I'm going to try to read them once I'm done filming this and writing up my article, and do a little bit of reading and see what all the hubbub's about. But yeah, so that's what I got from the LCS today, outside of another big find that I will do a pickups video maybe tomorrow or definitely by this weekend. But there was an abandoned pull box that was at this one shop, and I saw a book. I looked down at this box and I saw Batman 2 from New 52, and I'm like, what is this? And I asked, that's the shop, and I was like, well, what's this box? And he's like, oh, it's a pull box that guy never came to pick up the book, so we're just gonna put it back out. I was like, can I look at them? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, how much? And he's like, oh, whatever's in there is covered, because that's what we're going to charge him. So I'm going to do a video of those books because there was a lot of great stuff in that. If you follow my Instagram, you probably already saw the picture today because I posted it because I was super excited with the stuff I found for cover price from 9 years ago. Anyway, sorry to sidetrack for so long there. Let's get back to the few books I do have here. This is another interesting one. This is I have a couple of the other issues of this run, but I haven't found 35. But this is actually the first appearance of Venom 2099. So I was happy to find this one because I think this one is does the best out of the batch. There is a B cover, I believe, for that as well. And like I said, I think I might have 36 and 37, or I have 37, 30. I think there's 4 issues, and most of them have, well, not most of them, a couple of them have connecting covers where it's like the A and the B cover connect and form, like one image has Spider-Man, the other one has the Venom, and then you put them together, it makes a larger image. I think 37 connects. I think 38 does not connect, but it does have a pretty cool AF-15 homage on the B cover. And then I think 38 might be another connecting one, and I think I have that connecting set or not. Regardless, that's a run. If you can find Spider-Man 2099, that's always what I look for. Anytime I find 2099 Spider-Man books, I'm looking for number 1, and I'm just looking for that Venom later in the 30s. So 35, 36, 37, 38, I think are the 4 issues there to keep an eye out for. Just a random Black Panther book, just because of it caught my eye. Pretty cool cover, Killmonger. So I just grabbed it. Doesn't do much, but then I grabbed, I don't know why, I've grabbed these a few times before. I keep finding these Gear Station number 1s. It doesn't really do anything, but we're talking, there's an Alex Ross cover, and then there's this Michael Turner cover, and I don't know, I just have a hard time leaving good art behind, and good artists and stuff, so I just figured, again, I was just going to pick them up, because this was also at a 3 for $1 boxes, so these for 33 cents, so I'm not leaving these behind for 33 cents, even though I have extras, and they're not really worth anything. It's just, I don't know, 33 cents. This doesn't do much when I checked it out, but I don't know, still kind of caught my eye, this Elektra variant, just because I always see the regular. I don't think I've ever seen the variant, but I don't think it's like a ratio or incentive or that hard to find. I just personally just never noticed it, so it caught my eye. So again, for 33 cents, this was at a 33-cent box as well. I was grabbing it. I've covered these loosely before, these amalgam books, and so I saw this Bruce Wayne Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I was grabbing that for cheap too, because these are just fun. That Storm one, that's with her being an Amazon, and obviously the Wolverine Batman one is the one everybody goes for, but I don't know, this is a cool idea, so figured I'd grab that for cheap. I just grabbed this one because I remember this being hard for me to find at the shop when it came out. This is the Doctor Strange Surgeon Supreme, but this is the secret variant where they swap hands. So you have the Mystic hand on one side and the Surgeon hand on the other. Where the regular cover, it's full Surgeon one side, full Mystic on the other. So this is kind of the flip-flop secret. So it does, again, it's not very expensive or hard to find. I just, again, for super cheap, I was just grabbing it. I think this is the newer series of Empty Man, but I think there's something moving on this property, so I figured I'd take a chance, again, for $1. And I think this is a B cover. Honestly, it says pre-order, but I think this is the B cover of this later run of Empty Man from Boom. And who knows? Maybe we'll get something. I grabbed a couple of these because there were a couple of these in that 3 for $1 stashes. It looks like it was like a dealer or shop overstock, or maybe a shop closed down. I don't know, because there was a lot of semi-recent books. As I mentioned, I had that late run of Flash before the renumbering. It's like right before the renumbering of Flash. the Josh Williamson run. I got a bunch of those because I was missing them. But I also ended up grabbing this Outlawed #1. Now, for whatever reason, nobody cares about this one, but the variant cover does okay, and then the incentive variants do very well for this. But I don't know, for 33 cents, I figured I'd grab the regular one. A couple of them because it's 33 cents. So I think I grabbed 3. So yeah, who knows? Maybe something happens with this team or this little grouping. I don't know. Cheap enough, I was grabbing it. And then the last thing I grabbed was just something I just kind of wanted to read. I forgot about this series. I didn't pick it up when it first came out, and this was the Hellblazer Black Label. So this is again semi-recent. So to get this for 33 cents just to read it, I was doing that. So that's what I got this week. Hopefully, there's some interesting stuff in there, some stuff you might want to keep an eye out for. I know some of that was filler, like a lot of that Nova run. A lot of people don't care, but okay, it's a great read. So if you find them super cheap, I recommend picking them up. And I don't know, I'm gonna get to writing the article now. So thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time.